Hi, my name's Steve Hanbury, National Landlord Investment Show, and today I'm on location, Old Billingsgate, London. It's been an absolutely amazing show. Football has been amazing. It's been so busy, and I'm delighted to be joined with Jojo Blankson of Aston. Jojo, delighted to have you with us today.
Thank you.
How's the show gone with yourself today?
Very well, very well. A lot of leads, a lot of interested individuals that are very keen to find out what we do. Obviously, it's our first time here. So yeah, it's going very well.
So, what government legislation has negatively affected landlords, let's say, in the last 10 years?
Well, I'd say the main one, I'd say Section 24s, the changes to Section 24s in terms of tax liabilities, changes as well. From our side, how we try to offset that is by being diligent in the market, finding ways in which we can maximize and rental income for our landlords, investors, etc., etc. So for our side, it's making sure that we are, as I say, diligent enough to find the loopholes in which we can offset what people would be losing out on based on this change in Section 24s.
So that leads me on to, what other pressures do landlords face?
I mean, the pressures that landlords face. I mean, look, we've gone through a few lockdowns. There's changes in legislation in terms of Section 21s as well. There has been changes to Section 21s as well. How we try to offset that is by reducing the amount of Section 21s that we actually offer, so that it's easier for landlords to actually take back their properties, and so it's easier for them to come into a contract and out of a contract as well. So, there's less, ring fences around their properties. So if a tenant, for instance, isn't necessarily the best type of tenant, it's easy for us to, take a tenant out of a property or move them to a better suited property, better suited area, etc., etc. So it's that's how we more or less overcome that issue.
So, what other services do Aston offer?
I mean, we're predominantly an estate agent. We obviously offer rental income to our investors, landlords. We also look at the market and scour for the best type of deals as well. So we source deals as well. Below market value properties as well, in investments. So it might be a block, it might be a house, it might be a studio, whatever the case may be. We are always type of scouring the market for the best deal for our investors. We then take that property and then we offer a return on investment. And that's more or less what we do. We work predominantly in South London, but we can take properties in East, West, of London as well. So
the whole all of London, basically.
More or less.
Yeah. Brilliant. So the question is, how can it assist landlords?
I mean, the ways in which we assist landlords is we can take a property, as I say, because we've got a sister company, Apex Pro Construction, we can renovate a property, we can build a property. As I say, once we've obviously taken the property, so we could have sourced the property, built the property, then let the property, manage the property. So we are all encompassing in what we do.
So lots of good services under one roof, basically.
Absolutely.
And for all the contacts, the landlords, they're not speaking to all different people at different companies.
So the trust might start from once we source the property, because we source a good deal, below market value. After that, we carry on our relationship all the way until we put a tenant in there and they start receiving rent. So for a landlord, as you said, instead of talking to 5 different external parties, all under one roof, and we take care of you from start to finish.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for taking time to speak with us, time out to speak with us today, Jojo. So that's What a great catch up with Jojo, and yeah, delighted to be at the National Landlord Investment Show. It's a fantastic show, and hopefully see you soon. Thanks again, Jojo.
Thank you.